Hello and welcome back. Today we're playing a Selesnya Landfall deck that 5-0'd a standard league event a couple days ago. It's a fun one, a little bit different from other decks I've seen. I would say largely the win con is kind of built around this Might Form Harmonizer, a 4-mana 4/4 insect druid with landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, double the power of target creature you control until end of turn. Doubling a creature's power twice is maybe enough to win the game on the spot for a lot of creatures, right? Double a Routerworm, it's now a 12 power. Double again, it's a 24 trample. Pretty good. You know, World Wagon is often already a 5/4 or a 10/4, so if it's a 5/4, double it once, it's a 10/4, double it again, it's 24. If they can't block, that's game. Even Surak, already a 4/3 with trample, right? Double to 8, double again to 16, so doubling twice goes quite a long way. Ways to do that twice, right? Like the Ice Tail Explorer can let you play an additional land each of your turns. Fabled Passage you can play it and then sack it, get double lands that way. So that's like largely the win con, but even without the big doubling, you can just play fair magic. World Wagon hits like a truck, you know, Rattleworm hits like a truck, Surak gets in there, Wily Dude gets in there, Esper Origins makes some 4/4s that get in there. So you don't need it to win, but it is kind of one of the clear ways to win. We also have Bossing Say in the mana base, which has continued to impress me. You know, if you have 4 creature lands like Restless Prairie, and your opponent has 4 Get Lost or 4 whatevers, they can 1-for-1 and eventually kill all of them, although it is difficult. Bossing Say just pumps out a threat every turn. It sits as the land, and you make another land into a creature, they kill that land with Get Lost, and you get the land back. So this is really a nasty threat against control opponents. It's like a very legitimate card. I think I probably underestimated how good it was when it first came out. So this is a solid way to win against control opponents, even if they just Day of Judgment and ultimately you're bored for a long time. We got Badge Cub with Elves, although not only 4 1-drops, you know, that pair with it, but still pretty good. Some Seamrips as our only real removal, and even a little Dust Animus to come down late game. That's it. We're going to run it as is. We're not going to do the sideboarding. There's some like Soul Guide lanterns you could put in there. But yeah, we'll do some unedited, ranked best of 1. Top 1% Mythic standard action. If you'll notice, I am no longer in Mexico. I don't know if you guys remember, but if you've been missing the fireplace vibes, we're back. We're back home for a couple weeks for the holidays. I almost did it in my childhood bedroom, but something about being a grown-ass adult, playing with dragons and wizards in your childhood bedroom, I couldn't really bring myself to do it, so doing it here instead. Okay, is this keepable? Turn 1, turn 2 Elf? And still can go like turn 3 World Wagon. I guess it's okay. It's okay, we'll keep this. Nothing quite like playing with dragons and wizards. Okay, we gotta find a green source. It's a skeleton. Okay. We're on the draw. That deck can be very fast. Probably surveil you away. That's fine. The question is, do we Esper Origins here or Elf? Elf wasn't bad, because then we could, like, World Wagon and also Seamrip? No, we don't have enough white for that. Alright, let's just do it like this for now. Well, one is going to get shuffled away, right? 5 or more untapped lands. I think we'll draw the World Wagon. I don't know what to do with this Dust Animus. Feels like a better late game card. Alright, to 20. No hasty turn 3 skeleton. Helpful Weaver, alright. Double Strike eventually coming. I think we'll leave it in the deck. We're about to shuffle here anyway off the World Wagon. Alright, let's go get a white source, I think, just to have it. We might need Seamrip. Wily Duke. Maybe we're doing Wily Duke plus Elf here instead. We do need something to crew the World Wagon. No, shelter the World Wagon. No problem, we could do the Seamrip instead. I'm okay with that. Seamrip plus Elf. Another land also isn't bad. Okay. that's what I want. The Scooperoonie. The Scooperoonie. All right. I think we just deranked off of that. Let's go. Leave a comment with the best Christmas gift you're giving away this year or that you hope to receive. But if you're giving it away, then make sure, you know, obviously the target of the gift doesn't follow Dr. Ruckus. Everyone should be following it, but make sure they don't. It feels like Christmas season. It's interesting. It's, if it's like, not summer, it's like maybe warm spring year-round in Mexico, even in the winter. And I got my first taste of cold in quite a long time being back. But it goes first. We got a Badger Mole, which is always good. It'll be fine. Life gain. Okay. Life gain Fountain Port. That's interesting. Ow. Badger Mole, be Badger Molin. We don't have a desert, so we cannot flash on the Rattleworm. That would be a super nice potential sneaky play. The thing's gonna be in the air every single turn for the rest of the game. What is the way to win here? I think it is to start with the World Wagon. I mean, they're not gonna block this. But I guess we block a damage on the way back. Alright, we'll chill out here. We block the Sanctifier. Lunar Convocation. Instead, if you gain life, each opponent lose a life. If you gain and lost life, create a 1/1 bat. Man, they're gonna have a lot of chump blocks. This is rough. We kind of desperately need Seamrip. I don't even know if World Wagon was the right way to go, because they're gonna have infinite chump blockers. This is tough. This is tough. Yeah, I don't know if we can possibly win this without kind of double Seamrip off the top. We're out of time. We lose next turn unless we do something big here. Nobody's got reach. I don't really see a way to do this. Crew 4? Yeah, I don't really see a way to do this. Maybe we need to Wily Duke there. I mean, I don't think we win. I think they just go no blocks, Pain Land, give everyone flying, and that's it. I think maybe we needed to Wily Duke and then tap it and hope to top deck Seamrip, which ended up not being the top card, but I think that was kind of our only out, really. Alright, and then they just attack for lethal, so that is that. A nice aggressive start by a white life gain. 13 to the face in the air. J-ranked on the win, D-ranked on the loss. What's going on in the comments? Saint of Dusk. Has Get Lost rotated or banned recently? No. Definitely not. Still in standard. This is an interesting comment. I was thinking about this morning. Clarity251 says, I really think Best of 1 lost its appeal compared to Best of 3. Best of 3 is really flourishing at the moment, while Best of 1 is all about, can I handle Reanimator and Kona? Everything else feels terrible against these two decks. I could make a return to Best of 3. I sniffed it out a little bit like 2 months ago, and I played like 3 matches ago in a row against Vivi, and I was like, we'll go back to Best of 1. But, you can always keep an Esper Origins hand. But if best of 3 is a better format than best of 1, I am down to go back. I do feel the pain of like, all right, turn 4 Roboid, that's game. Turn 4 Kona, that's game. Turn 4, you know, Kavairo Reanimator, that's game. Like, I don't think it's a great experience. So, no, I understand that. I don't know if we need more of this right now. Blue-black. Badger Mole this turn. We don't have a 3-drop? I think we could use a 3-drop. Kind of depends if you think they're going to kill the land or not. If they're going to kill it, you want the pylon so you get the ETB surveil. I don't know that we're going to attack with the prairie anytime soon, because I think we're going to want to tap our lands for extra mana. Oh, interesting. Big combo deck, maybe? Okay. I mean, we can go Harmonize or like, Ice Tool Explorer? And then Harmonize our next turn for a lot of damage? Even Flash Rattleworm here could be good, right? Into Harmonizer, doubled up? That would just be game, right? Maybe we'll try that. Just try to get him out of nowhere. Flash Rattleworm, play Harmonizer, Fabled Passage, crack. Go 6, 12, 24, swing for lethal out of nowhere. Comes in on white. Well, we'll give this a go. Countered on their turn. We get to go now. Harmonizer land for 8. We could hit him for 8 here. I think just playing out a bunch of lands while we got it is maybe a little bit better, actually. I just want to make use of this graveyard while we got it. We'll keep threats, even a weird threat. Okay, so we didn't invest a lot in damage, but definitely ramped a little bit. Alright, there's a nice sweeper. Lose the battlefield, keep the graveyard. I think this is okay. I think we'll keep threats for the long game. Put onto the battlefield tapped. Let's start here. Okay. We'll start looking for a turn we can get the Harmonizer going. Oh my god. Can we beat this card? Can't be countered. Indestructible hexproof flying. You have protection from each of your opponents. You have protection. That's just game. Can we beat this card? Can't be dealt damage. We have to exile it? I don't think we can beat this card, right? If they have protection. I think that's game. I don't think we can beat this card, right? I don't know what else to do here. Indestructible, hexproof, you have protect. I don't think we have a card in our deck that could beat this card. These cards are fine. I don't think we have any removal spell. I think we only have Seamrip in the whole deck, right? Indestructible, hexproof, you have protection from each of your opponents. I think we'll give him the Wombo combo next turn with the Harmonizer. I don't think we can beat this card, though. It's got a Mayhem card in here, too. Okay. He's tapping it. He clearly does not care. I think that's game. I think that's literally nothing we can do. I can't think of anything. He's chilling. Doesn't need to do anything. Maybe there's a way to win. I'm sorry if there is, but I don't know what it is. We can play all the lands we want here. Yeah, I don't think there's a way to do it. That is the Wombo combo, though. I mean, 24 out of nowhere is a lot of damage. I just don't think... unless, you know, we can mill them out. But I think that's game. Is there a way to beat this card? With only Seamrip? I don't think so. Okay, fair, I guess. I hope there's not a way that I missed. Maybe there is. It's been a while since I played that card. Protection is rough. Well, I didn't expect to lose against 92% Mythic. Usually those are pretty janky games. Anyway, yeah, I could potentially check out Best 3. If it's legitimately a better format, I am down. I have to learn it a little bit, but I am down. Okay, this hand's a little bit lackluster, to be honest. And we're on the draw again. Like, curving out into Harmonizer... Double Fable Passage? That's okay, but it's not perfect, I would say. Great, ramp on 1. Stick for 1 white. More stick. Lots of stick. I think they're going to protect this thing. See that rescue? Yeah. Alright, what do we really want here? I guess we already have that 4th land, yeah? We have double green too? Okay, we'll do it like this. Pylons flash in the Rattleworm. Maybe eat the Scavenger if we're lucky. It'll be a 6/5. Leaves open the 1 mana. We might be able to trade. We shall see. Don't need you. If we don't block, I think that's also worth evaluating. If we go 6, 12, 24, we might just be able to win with the Rattleworm. With the Harmonizer. That's kind of the question. Is it worth losing the Rattleworm? Let's see where they put this. That's too bad. It has Vigilance. I mean, it feels like they have another Shard Mage Rescue, right? we block the vendor, we win. But there's stick, so I don't know if it's worth it or not. Feels like it's not worth it, right? Make him block with both. Alright, here's land number 1. 12-5 trample, soon to be 24-5 trample. They gotta block with both. Actually, they don't. They don't have to block with both. They can block with one and blow the rescue here. Dude likes his rescues. Yup. Okay. Alright, just one block then. Goes to 1 here. We're at 13. Opponent goes to 1. We don't have any tramplers left. They will need a blocker back. And if they're afraid of Seam Rip, they could have 2 blockers back. Oh, this is good. Opponent does nothing. Works for me. This guy doesn't have trample. I feel like we want to dig to another trampler here. Seam Rip is also pretty good. I'll take that. There's more stick. We'll see if they have that last card as another rescue. I don't know. I think we'll see it if it is. It looks like it is. Restoration Magic. Okay. Hexproof and indestructible. Don't have trample, so we'll just sit here. Okay. They scoop. I mean, next turn was we can explore and like play some lands, but we don't have trample, and ultimately they just trade, so they probably could have hung in that game. But alright, sure.
What an adventure. You're well on your way to being a great planeswalker.
Derek Stormblessed. That is a hell of a name. I've just recently come across your channel. Do you always play best of 1? If you do some best of 3, also, I'll definitely subscribe. What, are you threatening me? You go first. Feels dirty the way you phrase that. Like I said, I might. I agree there are some flaws with best of 1, which I've already talked about. And if best of 3 is legitimately better, I'm down. It does not matter too much to me. Right? Badger Mole. Boros. On the draw. No, we're on the play. We're on the play. Okay. No problem. Opponent thinking about the defensive line with their red aggro deck. Untap land would be nice here. Otherwise, we have a slow turn ahead of us. Alright, he gets in there. I think you might save this for, like, the flyer. It's not bad. We could do this. We could do this turn. And Badger Mole next turn. It's okay. I'm going to go Badgermole World Wagon, and then Harmonizer, Crew World Wagon, Attack, ETB, double power. It's a lot of damage. If we don't crack the passage, how good is that? No, it's not that good, I don't think. Alright, that's okay with me. Double Badgermole. Does the sequence matter? You have 2 Badgermoles here? Forget. Okay. Cool. I mean, they're just going to chump block that, right? Does anyone else want to get in there? I don't think we're trading anyone. Yeah, I guess it's just this. Okay, a casual 22 to the face. He's like, nah, nope, not feeling that. Not a big fan of the 3-mana 22 powered creature. Not gonna, don't want to see another lick of that. Anyway, don't threaten me with subscriptions. That's not one of the things we do here. What does JFC stand for? White X Fires replying to the Rakdos video. JFC, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. Green Pylons try to surveil to 3rd land. I don't think this is it. Badgermole is great. We just put back a land, hopefully. Hopefully that's fine. Hopefully that's fine. JFC, with this much firepower and how expensive this deck is, it better perform well. What does JFC stand for? Alright, can we beat turn 1 Grand Grand? First removal spell. 1 lesson down. Attack, draw, discard. Second lesson down. Okay, no land. Try again. Surak would be big. It's not bad versus target removal. 3rd removal spell. 3rd lesson down. 1 blue open. Attack. Free draw. Discard. White Lotus Hideout. What is that? Try again. Stick for 1 blue. Doesn't counter it. 1 mana Ancestral Recall, draw 3, I like that. Removal spell, dead, attack, draw, discard for free. I'm digging this. I'm having a good time on the other side of this. Not a land yet. 3 mana open, very scary. There's no flash creature, right? I think we just attack with this. Flash crab? No. Comes in tapped anyway. I think this is fine. Okay. An uncounterable Surak would be a nice next play. Serpent of the Past. What the heck? 7 mana, 6/5. 3 or more lessons you may cast as well as flash. So he could have totally just eaten my 2/2. One that's cast for each non-creature, non-land card. Why do I feel like we've lost this game? Why do I feel like we lost this game on turn 1? Am I crazy? Down to 10? Tap land. Try this again. I don't think I'm attacking it to the next Serpent, though. We'll just sit here and do nothing. Yup. Alright. Opponent getting ready to swing for 12. We actually get to block Grand here, though. Take 12. I'm good. That felt like a turn 1 loss to me. Attack, free draw discard, attack, free draw discard, 1 mana, draw 3. Game over. Game freaking over. Okay, let's go in.
You're well on your way to being a great planeswalker.
Allegadom says 2-card insta-win combos. Creatures with 8 lines of text and brainless decks that win on turn 3 are making Magic more like Yu-Gi-Oh! Every day. So sad. I disagree with all that. I think probably some refinements could be made. Let's just make sure we hit our land drops on time. Skittle Diddle. Give me some good gameplay here. Bedroom's always good. But we're gonna go World Wagon here and shuffle one of these away anyway, I think, right? I think we'll keep the Badger Mole around and draw that, I guess. But I think we're in World Wagon anyway next turn. Maybe later we'll have time to Badger Mole. Okay. Virtue of Loyalty, make it 2/2. Interesting. Zenith. Alright. Opponent came to play. Seamrip. Is that better than our OG plan? Take the 2/2 attack without losing the World Wagon? That could be okay. Keep the World Wagon around another turn. Is there any chance we need double white? I guess if we top deck Seamrip, I'll take that other white source. Bro takes the block. Throws away the best card in his deck. I guess we're gonna go Day of Judgment. Like, what is that? You want a Day of Judgment right now? No, wow, block right there. Skittle Diddle, you've played yourself for the last time to the Shadow Realm with you. Canhiga says, "Hi, I'm from Brazil. The tournament name is Circuito Liga Magic." Again, I know that sounds Italian, but I looked it up. It's kind of how it sounded like, which means Magic League Circuit. Thank you. I give you a heart for that comment. Croy X says, any comment from EOMM mechanics in modern games, Dr. Ruckus? Especially since you're an IT guy, as far as I know. In modern games? I don't know what you're asking here. This doesn't feel like a good hand to me. Where's the crazy ramp? We can keep this. Alright. Elf Origins. Hit some land drops. Play a Surak. A Roots deck. Should we go right into Surak here? Get some pressure going. I like that card. I do like that card. I don't know if it's going to help against Roots. If they have a ton of attackers, or a ton of blockers, then the World Wagon doesn't get in very well. Alright. Turn 1 Tender, turn 2 Roots. Opponent is ready to go here. Okay. Guess we'll go Explorer. World Wagon attack. Take the mill. Hope to mill a useful land. Nope, we got our removal spell. This deck is wild. Kill the Surak. Okay. Draw a card, back up Surak. It's a nice outcome for us. Land. Okay, take the attack before we surveil. Opponent's a 9. I think we can bin both, right? We could play the Explorer and potentially hit enough lands to also play, like, Esper Origins. Alright, it's a lot of roots. Okay, 2 blockers. Two more blockers. Is that game? Just 2 blockers, okay. So if we Ice Till attack, we might be able to get 2 lands here and then play Esper Origins post-combat. I think that's the play I want to go for. Might as well get 1 now. Nope, okay. Crew 4. If we just play an elf instead, can attack with both this and the Surak, which might be better. I think this is better. We get the land anyway, but we didn't know. Pulling it to 4. Sure. Probably gonna rattle worm anyway. Okay. We really want the Harmonize guy and put a bunch of Trample on Surak. Otherwise, I don't know if we're going to get there. This guy can come back and get the removal spell. It's a lot of blockers. Yeah, we need that Harmonize sucker to show up. We're running out of time. Opponent's almost close, just threatening us with lethal, too. Okay. Let's hope to get greedy and just like keep tapping stuff, and maybe we can sneak through with a lucky top deck, a big giant trample creature. Okay. That's okay with me. If there's any way to win, it's through Surak. I'm not saying it's likely, I'm just saying it's the only way I see. Alright, let's go to Surveil, I guess. Hope to see Harmonizer dude on top. There he is! Okay. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So let's play you for 3. And then do some shuffling, I guess. Yeah, we might got this. We might have gotten this. Let's go, baby. I think we got the win. Let's go! What a top deck! Play into your outs! That was a game of Magic right there. That was much better than turn 4 Kavairo auto win on the spot, right? I mean, come on. That's not Magic. Maybe we'll return to best of 3. We'll see. You know. No whites. Still pretty good. I don't think we need to surveil just yet. No Grand. I like that. I think we just want to keep hitting land. Guarantee we keep hitting land. There's stick. Badgermaul goes down. Yup. Alright. Land off the top would be pretty cool. It's talent, that's alright. Better than Grand. Boomerang Basics. 2 lessons down there. Very close to... it's not a land off the top, sadly. We gotta go look for it. Not a land and not a land. I think you have to build bin both. I think we really need to land on top. As good as Badger Mole is, it takes our whole turn to do that, and they probably just kill it anyway, right? I think you need land Surek, basically. This is not that bad. We get another Surveil, so we get another look for a land here. Take it. We need it. Okay. We could Seam Rip the talent, which is interesting, or one of the tokens. Could do it. We could Seam Rip the talent here. I don't know if that's that bad. We're going to look for one more land, I guess. We'll take a land. I think we can keep the Badger Mole too at this point. If we Badger Mole first, next turn, 2 more mana, we could do Badger Mole plus like Esper Origins. Maybe? I think I just want to land. We'll take the talent here. So we'll see how much pressure they can put on with just the 1/1s, but we have a good amount of life gain, which hopefully can help offset it. Fourth land, they can't level up the talent. Talent is gone. There's their next talent. Okay. Looking at our graveyard. Swing for 4. It's not the end of the world. I guess they're holding it at Quentia to counter one of the origins. So we could go for Surak here instead, if we think that's the bit. Plays pretty well into Counterspell. No stick at all? No stick at all. Okay. Interesting. Sorcery Speed, dead, draw a card. It's a 13, it's not a land. Badger Mole Wily's okay. Now there's stick. So they might have Quentia here. If it is Quentia, you want to go for the origin instead. How good is one more land? I think it's okay. A lot of stuff we want to cast. No quench, no removal spell. Alright, Monument comes down. There is a quench. Maybe they didn't cast it because they wanted to discard it instead. Removal spell, okay. Grand goes down. Now they're just drawing cards. They got their entire engine set up. They have talent plus monument plus a good amount of threats on the board. And Grand. Now they're out of cards. So if they top deck land from here on out, that's not so bad. Both these are pretty bad here. I don't know why we That was, I guess it's okay. That's a hell of a top deck. Okay. That's a hell of a top deck. Okay. Yeah, I probably have escaped us now. Deck is powerful. Alright, well, there's some unedited gameplay for you. Could find lethal. One more removal spell is lethal. Down to 8. One mana draw 3. I mean, I think we've lost no matter what, right, at this point. I think we're just crazy far behind. So I think I'm probably... I kind of want to just see what happens out of interest, but we're going to lose. Okay. We'll wrap it up here. I actually had a lot of... Don't give me the good game, though. Don't give me that. That's not relevant. I did have fun today. This is a fun deck. It's quirky. I think giving people the trample out of nowhere, double power trample is very cool. So this was definitely a fun one. If you enjoyed the video, you can like and subscribe and leave comments. I hope you enjoyed the wins and losses, the usual full unedited stuff. Yeah, that's it. Have a good day. Have a good holiday season the next couple weeks, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.